Hey everybody, so today I'm going to make some baby back ribs with little new recipes that I've seen from my old buddy Heath Riles. Start out, I got this beautiful rack of Prairie Fresh baby backs. I went ahead and peeled the membrane. You already know, it's time for that old mustard binder. I'm going to start out with the base layer, a good old garlic jalapeno rub. Then I'm going to go behind that with some Heath Riles cherry rub. I want to do a little heavier dose of that one. The flavors in this rub right here are going to accent this dish incredibly. Put a good cover on this on both sides. And then what we're going to do is go ahead and let this sweat in the meat for a few minutes. Get it out on the smoker at 275. I got these old ribs here on at 275. I'm going to roll the first hour. And come back after that and spray every hour with some good old apple juice. So as I'm getting ready to wrap my ribs, I'm going to go ahead and make a little sauce. I got about 3/4 cups of the Heath Riles sweet barbecue sauce. I'm going to add about a half cup this old cherry apple habanero glaze from old Heath Riles. It's going to add a nice little contrast, a little extra flavor of that sauce. We'll go ahead and stir this together. Make sure you get it nice and incorporated. We've been on about 2.5 hours. Let's bring them in, give them a wrap. We got our ribs in. I've got double layer aluminum foil. You see these have a beautiful color from that cherry rub. Nice reddish mahogany color. Got my 4 pats of butter down. We'll go in with a handful of some brown sugar right there on top of that butter. I'm going to hit one more dose of that old cherry rub. Then I'm going to go in with some of our sauce we made with the cherry apple habanero and the sweet barbecue sauce. Good layer of that in there. We'll flip our ribs on over here. Kind of do a quick little repeat on this bottom side. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. These baby backs right here are pretty thick. I'm going to wrap these up and go back on the smoker at 275 for a full 2 hours. A lot of times I like to do an hour and a half, but with how thick and meaty these are, we're going 2 hours in the wrap. Let this meat get good and tender. Got our ribs back on at 275. Like I said, we're going to go a full 2 hours on these. So it's been 2 hours on our ribs. We'll go ahead and uncover them and finish them off. Let's look at the color on those ribs. We're going to glaze over one more coat of the sauce we made earlier. Just let that get real tacky. Probably about 30 minutes, we'll be ready to bring them in. These ribs are absolutely beautiful. Our ribs are done. We've rested them about 30 minutes. Let's go and cut into them, see how we did. Take a look at that cross section on that old rib. So these ribs right here, they'll be gone as fast as you can serve them. As you can see, they're messy, but they're tender. Pulls right off that bone. It's going for that bite. That's where it's at.